Alright. Let's say A represents apples, so I've got 2 apples plus 3 bananas, and there's another apple lying somewhere in the kitchen, and there are 3 carrots. So this is simple. So first of all, how many apples are there in total in the house?
3.
I have 3 apples and bananas. I have 3 bananas and I have 3 carrots. Alright, keep it nice and easy. So let's say I have 3 apples, 1 carrot, and let's say I decide to eat 2 apples, and then I decided to buy 5 more carrots. So how many apples have I got? I've got an apple. I can write it like that, or in algebra we don't always write the number in front. We don't always write the power. The power is 1. So we have 1 apple, A, 1 apple, or 1 apple, plus carrots. We've got 6 carrots. We can write it like that. A plus 6C. What happens if we eat that apple there? There are no apples. I can write no apples 0A, or I can just not write it at all. There are no apples. Alright? Okay. Next step forward. We can use x and y's. So let's say alright, so what's an object? Like a car. That's an object. It's the same object, isn't it? So first of all, how many x's have we got? This is x to the power of 1, which is a completely different object. It's a completely different thing to an x squared. Alright, so how many of these objects do we have? 1x. How else can I write 1x? Just x. Alright, we'll go on to the y's next. How many of those do we have? So 1y or just y. And these objects, this object here, whatever it is, x squared. How many of those do we have in total? What? We have 2 and 3. We have 2 of them here, and we have 3 of them here. See that? We have 5 of those objects. Is that simple enough? Yeah? Now watch this. So another example like that. Which objects are the same? Obviously that's the same type of object as that, isn't it? And the x squareds, they're the same type. So we're going to add the 5 and the 4. 9x3 plus 5x2. Alright, is that easy? Alright, now the next thing. Getting a little bit harder. A little bit, not much, you just have to pay attention. Now watch this. Generally in algebra what we'll do is we'll keep the letters in alphabetical order. Alright? But they don't always write the sum in alphabetical order. Look it up. XY in algebra, shouldn't that be written in alphabetical order? xy in algebra, so that's x to the power of 1, y to the power of 1. It's the same as y to the power of 1 times x to the power of 1. So in algebra, you should always write them in alphabetical. If this was written correctly in alphabetical order, it would be written 6, not yx. Tell me? 6xy. So it's the same thing. That is exactly the same value as that. So what's the final answer? 5 plus 6. 11xy. Right, another example. 4xy plus 3ab plus 2ba plus 2yx. Alright, so what's wrong with this and this? 4xy plus, how else can I write this correctly? How can I write this correctly? Now, I just add the objects that are the same. xy's, how many xy's do we have?
6.
How many ab's do we have? Oh, wrong colour. Red. How many ab's do we have? We have 5 ab's. So we have 6 xy's and 5 ab's. Right? And a little step further. Which letter is squared? Now, if you look up, please. That is x to the power of 1. That's a, alright? And this is y squared. The x is not squared. That's x to the power of 1. That's y squared. See? Y squared x to the power of 1. All of those objects are the same, aren't they? Except which one is written incorrectly, in the wrong order. Plus 5, how should I write this? How should that be written? X first, y squared, or y2. They're all the same object, aren't they? So how many of those objects are there?
10.
There are 10. X, y squareds present. Right, just to complicate matters a little bit. 2xy squared plus 3x squared y. The x's and y's are in the correct order. Plus 4xy squared plus 2x squared y. There's two types of objects in there. We have an xy squared. Where's the next xy squared?
4y squared.
Yep. Now, is this object the same?
No.
No, it's x squared y. X squared y is different. The x is squared and the y is to the power of 1. And there's, alright, so we'll add up the red objects first. We have 6xy squared, and the blue ones? Alright, so this object, x squared y, is different to xy squared. Do you understand that?